Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Thursday, April 4th. If you guys saw yesterday's video, you guys know I went south to Sedro-Woolley, picked up a 10 by 10 storage unit. Spent all day cleaning it out and was just dead tired last night. Got to bed at 9 o'clock, went to bed and just slept it off. Feeling a little bit better this morning. We got everything outside. I checked it out. It survived the night. A little bit wet, but didn't rain on it too bad. Just a little bit of morning dew on there. So we got it covered. We'll uncover that today. Take a look through everything. But first, we got to pack our orders. We have 8 orders in the big store this morning. I think there were 6 when I got home last night. Just didn't have time to pack them up. So let's take a look and see what sold. Of course, like I said, we will unpack everything I can get to today. We bought that unit for $59.16. We had 2 big truckloads I took home yesterday, stacked them nice and tall, got everything home in the garage and a little bit in the driveway. And we'll get into it. We'll get under the tarps and in those boxes and see everything we got. I'm calling it the toaster unit. There were 2 cute little toasters in the initial photo that kind of caught my eye and led me to this unit. That's not the reason I purchased it, but they did catch my eye. But let's take a look and see what sold. There you see it. We had 8 orders for $247.98. $247.98 for 8 orders. So not too bad when you can spend half the day away from the computer and still come home to that kind of sales. We did have a big sale over $100. I'll show that to you. Some Lennox ornaments. Let's take a look and see what sold. Yes, we can take a look at those first. They sold for $135.40. It's a brand new Lennox Autumn Delights miniature tree ornaments. There's 12 in there. Thanksgiving, turkey, and acorn keywords. Here's a better look at those ornaments. They go on the little Lennox trees that you've seen. Lennox is always popular come the holidays. And they have all kinds of different ornaments for the season, so you can kind of change them out on your Lennox tree. This one is the Autumn Delights. So I got those ornaments in a storage unit a while back, and I'm not really a Lennox seller. I didn't really know about the brand Lennox, but I guess it can be quite popular. There's certain ones that do sell pretty well, and these little ornaments obviously sell really good. As you can see, that $135 is not even the most that they go for. Some of them go upwards of $200 to $300. If you search the sold listings, you'll see that I did sell a couple for $200, the Christmas ones earlier during Christmas season, and we had about, I think, 8 of them or so, 8 boxes full of ornaments, and we sold most of them during the Christmas season when I decided to list them. But this was the last straggler, the last one that sold. We had 2 Autumn Delights, one sold before, and this box just sold yesterday, so good to see that one go on its way. For $15.34, I sold this H&M Divided Arizona Gray women's hooded sweatshirt size extra small. For $17.01, I sold this Nike Charge yellow soccer shin guard size large. For $12.52, I sold this Nike Swoosh yellow-black youth baseball hat, one size fits all strap back. For $7.49, I sold this unbranded pink tights pants size extra small, 20-inch waist by 25-inch inseam. For $11.14, I sold this Eddie Murphy Delirious comedy DVD movie film from 1983. For $14.13, I sold this large Toltex Rise and Grind red short sleeve graphic t-shirt. And finally, for $17.27, I sold this Gap gray women's vest jacket size extra large. So there you have it, 8 orders for $247.98. I'm going to go locate those orders. We'll get some shipping labels on them and add them to the tote. Get them ready to go to the post office. Alright, there you see them. 8 orders ready for shipping labels. Let's get some printed so these can get ready for the post office. I put that Lennox in that little box there. The rest are ready to go as is. Alright, $44.02 spent on shipping labels, and here they come. Let's get these hot off the printer, get them on these packages and ready for the post office. Alright, just a reminder, we're going to get into the unboxing of that 10x10 toaster unit. The toaster unit, but first we got to handle some business, right? We got to keep that money flowing in or the storage game is over, right? We got to get that money in order to pay for those units if we want to keep buying them. But we got 8 orders here to go towards that. Let's get them in the tote. Alright, another empty tote, time to fill it up. There are those Lennox ornaments, the big score of the day, the big sale. Second item, 3, 4, count them off, 5, 6, 7, and 8 orders. Alright, now that we got those 8 orders packed up, I think I'm going to get into the photo station, take a few photos of some hats that I can list. We got to keep some new inventory going up into the store if we want these orders to keep flowing in. That's kind of how it works. You got to put up new listings in order to make sales. That's the way the algorithm is set up. So we're going to get in that photo station. I'm going to pull some hats. We got 3 stacks of hats ready to be listed, part of my online arbitrage purchases. Been buying some hat lots online with the purpose of reselling them online. It's been going pretty well, so we want to keep that going and get the rest of those on. And then we'll get into the unboxing, I think. But let's take a look at these hats. Here's a look at the first 2. If you guys have watched these in my last videos, my last previous videos, I did clean these up. They had some stains on the bill. They came out looking nice. I just scrubbed them up with some stain remover, let them dry in the sun, and they turned out looking fresh and ready to be listed. Definitely will get a little bit more money by putting that little elbow grease into it, but we got a nice Boston Red Sox, and I don't know what team this is. Maybe I'll have to look that up and find out. It might be a college team, but we'll get those 2 listed. We're going to get a few more hats as well. Alright, we got 10 ready to go. I showed you the Boston and the T hat. We also got the KFL Buccaneers here. The She-Devil Motorsports. Texas Rangers, I think that's a youth size. Another Boston hat here. The big Boston Red Sox, the Boston B on there. This is some sort of Asian lettering. It is a brand new hat though. This is a kid's Under Armour. Has a little stains on the front, but we'll list it cheap. And a Home Depot Racing hat, the old number 20 car, and the Indianapolis Colts. So I'm going to get those photographed and start listing. I guess I can give you guys a look at a couple items I pulled brand new from the last storage unit. The Sedro-Woolley toaster unit. This came out of there, a little eyeshadow set, brand new, 12 color, nude eyeshadow by LA Colors. And then this was in there, makes 20,000 splatter balls. So some sort of splatter ball. I don't know what that is, but non-toxic. Little brand new set. We'll sell it. Also in there. I gotta clean them off a little bit. They got a little bit of dirt on them. But Franklin king size mattress bags. 2 mattress bags. We'll get those cleaned up and ready to list. Hopefully that little bit of surface dirt washes right off. So just a reminder, I paid $59.16 for that toaster unit in Sedro-Woolley. And we're already getting new items there. You see 4 brand new items. And there was more. They had some good stuff in there. It's going to be much more profitable than the previous units. I did 2 in Everett that were not as profitable as I'd hoped. This one I paid far less for, and it's already turning out some profits. Alright, we got some fresh listings up into the big store. I just listed 5 hats plus a pair of Air Jordans. The Jordans were worth a little bit more than I expected, I must say. Let me show it to you guys. That 5th hat, Boston Red Sox strap back hat. Here's a look at the other 4. I just showed you guys these hats so I won't waste too much time, but that's the Lids, the Under Armour, the Home Depot Racing hat, and the Colts hat. But this one was kind of the interesting one. These Jordans here. Let's open that up and give you guys a better look. Here's a look at them. These are actually the the Jordan 3 Retro OG Black and Cement from 2017. They're size 10.5. They had some comps. I was thinking about $300, but it looks like the top end of the market was somewhere close to $600. So mine were looking brand new. Authenticity guarantee, right? We're sending FedEx, so we get that guarantee. There they are. I don't think these have ever been worn. They're in the box, so I'm asking the top of the market for these. They're fresh. Look at the soles. Never been touched. Never touched the ground. Look at that. And there's the back, and there's the tag. They're model 854262001. Check it out. Look them up. They sell for big money. The Jordan Jumpman logo there. The Air Jordan 3 Retro OGs. That's what they call them. Good looking shoes. So that's good news. If I can get $500 to $600 for one listing, that's the kind of money we're looking to get, right? Those Jordans brand new in the box. So we got those listed. Hopefully someone will come along and snag those up top of the market money there. But we're going to get into some less valuable items. We're going to get into this storage unit inventory. I'm going to open the garage and give you guys a look at some of what we found. I'm really not sure what's going to be in all these boxes. I took a little peek as I was loading them up, so I know a little bit about what we found, but it's going to be interesting to dump all these boxes out and get in there and see what we find. So let's take a look. Here's a reminder. It's not raining out here. I felt a little sprinkle, but looks like it's stayed dry. We had it going, sitting here overnight. So there was all that stuff I put in the driveway, but there was also this stuff here in the garage. Let me show you that. All these totes here in this area. This tool tote was part of the last unit, but the rest of this stuff's all brand new. So we're going to get into it. I did fill this with some stuff as well, a little dog case. These are empty totes there, and there's a little laundry basket that's mostly empty. But this was in there. This TV was in there. Whatever this is, it looks like a printer, I think, a Canon something or other. It's in there, so we got to take that stuff out. And then here's what we saw when we first came in, all those DVDs. We got to check to see if those are actually in there. That's a little bit of money right there. So we're gonna get organized here, and we'll get some of this stuff dumped out and checked in. So I forgot to show you guys this tote. This was a tote full of shoes. I guess we can start with that one. I set that up there kind of out of the way. Looks to have some nice purple Asics in it. Let's take a look. Alright, I'm getting into it. Let me show you guys what we got going on down here. Trying to get organized and figure out how I went to get through all this stuff. Separating it into donate and recycle and garbage. So we're getting a system going. Let me show you. Right now I've been grabbing from this tote over here and this tote over here. Just did a couple bags. We got a nice batch of clothes going here. There's some brand name stuff in there. Emptied that bag out. I'm going to put this as a little donation tote. Put some donations in there. And then this plastic tote, I'm going to use that as a donation too. They usually won't take those unless you fill them up with donations, so hopefully they will take it. We just dumped out this bag over here, the Walmart bag, and we got all this. There looks to be some jewelry in here. There's a little green jewelry case here, so we'll set that aside for my mom. Some kind of knickknacks too. We could give that to her, and take a look through here. Ooh, we got a nice lock. We can always use a lock in the storage unit game. It has the keys with it, so that's nice. I'll set that aside for myself. We have some extra tape here and a notepad too. Here's some tools, so we'll add that to the toolbox. There's a little watch in here. It doesn't appear to be anything too fancy, but we'll set that aside for my mom to look at. My mom has expertise in jewelry, so we'll get a nice little batch of jewelry going for her. This came from the Goodwill, so probably not a lot of value to that one. But there's some fun little knickknacks here for her to... Here's an interesting piece. Is that gold? I don't know. It looks gold. Do you see any markings on there? That might be a nice piece. We'll have to have my mom look at that. You never know. So I'm going to dig through this a little bit more. Nice polished rock of some sort. And set some stuff aside. They did have some rocks. There was a big rock. I put it in my garden over here. The yard. This one came out of the unit. We added it here. A nice looking rock there. So we're getting some stuff out. We did get all of these as part of the unit. There were two 2x4s up in the rafters I had to get last minute. I pulled all those out of there. So those are always nice. You can hang bikes and stuff from your garage. We got all that separated. There are some nice items in here. There's a couple of cool polished rocks. Not sure if you guys saw that. There's a little earring right there with a little diamond in it. I don't know if that thing is real. It looks kind of crusty to me, but we'll have my mom look at all this jewelry, and she'll give us her expert opinion on if anything is good. Right now this little gold piece is kind of calling to me, but I don't know. Hard to say if that thing is real. We'll put it in there top and front and center for her to check out, but that's a good sign. That's always a good sign when the first box you grab has a little jewelry basket, a little jewelry box in there that has, even if it's costume jewelry, it's kind of exciting to see that they like to buy jewelry. Even if they're buying from the Goodwill, they're spending $5-10. That all adds up, so we'll take it. But let's dig into these boxes a little deeper and see what else we can find. Alright, I just got to the bottom of another tote. Let me show you guys what I found. There's the empty tote. Success. This is all donation, just all kinds of knickknacks and the other thing. Recycle. We found a bike seat. It had a couple slashes in it. I might donate that. I don't know. Some what is this? Hypoallergenic body wash and shampoo. So some kids. We found a Dr. Pepper Diet, brand new. We could probably drink that. And then over here, there was all these little essential oils. What do you call it? Scents, luminescence, fragrance oils. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you find those quite often. A couple selfie sticks. A little pan here. You saw the lock and the tape. There was a CD here, the Zac Brown band. I don't know if it's in there or not. Have to check. Feels a little light, but we'll hold on to it just in case it turns up. Some pens and a lighter. And yeah, so that kind of stuff. And over here, there was a lot of stuffed animals. A little bear here, a little bunny. And this was kind of a cute little black and white bunny. Perfect for Easter, just ended. But I know there was a lot of plush in this, so I figured we'd hold on to some. We could probably lot it up in a big lot. We did have this this little casserole pan, I guess it is. It has one chip here, but and a little what do you call that? Roasting pan, maybe? I don't know. And over here we have more donations, so I'm starting another donation thing. I'm not sure if Goodwill will take that, but they could recycle it. And up here we found some more tools, a little X-Acto knife, a couple big bolts. This thing is, I don't know what you use this for, but a big syringe to do something. A couple wrenches, some screws. There was this little Instacamera, but it's missing that top part there, so unfortunate. We'll keep an eye out for that. Maybe we can find it. And there was a couple more rings. There was this little jewel right here, and this little ring with a little, some sort of stone in there. So, and then these little probably fake pearls. But we'll give my my mom a look at that. The jewelry is growing. So I think we're gonna do this one next. We're gonna get into this guy. Maybe I shouldn't call him a guy. This box, right? We don't want to misgender our boxes. We're gonna get into this box and see what it has. It has some baby food in it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. Probably have to just throw it away, I guess. It's unfortunate. There's a lot of kid stuff that could have been used, but it's probably expired, or you don't want to feed someone kids baby food out of a storage unit. That's probably a bad idea. This is kind of cute. Found this little poem in here. It says, "Sunshine. When I wake up in the morning, sunshine falling on my skin, and I call you up to tell you what a happy mood I'm in. Feel the rhythm in my body, and I sing is all I want to do. I feel the day will bring me sunshine, for it's another day with you." Sweet. Here's what I was talking about. All this baby food. We just gotta trash it, I guess. This is kind of a cool t-shirt. John Carpenter's Halloween has the slasher knife there. The night he came home. It's pretty filthy, but we could wash that up and sell it. Alright, now I can waste even more time. We found a Rubik's Cube. It's almost solved. Not much to go. At least on that one side. Where was it? There it is. Orange is almost ready. Alright, it's about noon right now. We've made it through 2 totes. Let me show you what I found in that tote. I think the plan is to keep going till about 12:30. Then we'll break for lunch. I want to get a nice truckload of donations I could run to the Goodwill this afternoon. So I'm hoping to get through enough to fill up a truckload. We'll see how things go, but let's take a look at what we found. As you can see, the stack of clothing keeps growing. There was this cute yellow backpack. Pretty nice as a Target backpack. A little bit dirty. This book, Fallen, by Lauren Kate. And yeah, a couple nice pair of, you saw this, what is this, Wranglers, Riggs Workwear. So this is kind of the tool section. There was a pair of shades up here. I might clean those up. I'll see how they turn out. I don't know. There was all these discs for sanding discs, I guess they are. Different sanding discs, pretty cool. And then the list, the little screwdrivers, some tape, and then sockets and screws and stuff. So we're just kind of stacking it all. We'll put that in the toolbox once we're done. You saw the jewelry, so that's pretty much it. Oh, there was this. These cool little chopsticks, one blue, one green. We'll see if the wife wants those. If not, we'll donate. But they're kind of pretty. All right, there was also this netting, a big batch of netting here, so that was kind of cool. These I came in here. I think this just is those cubes. It's really heavy. Carried that in last night and threw it on top of here. This was mostly clothing. This is cute. My first Christmas. Look at that. That's probably a $15 piece right there. I've sold these in the past. The Disney themed Christmas stockings. So that one will probably sell pretty quick come Christmas time. I think this bag here is all kids stuff, so let's pour it out and see what we got in here. We'll use this bag as a garbage bag since it is pretty good condition. We can lot up some kids stuff here, see what we got in here. They do have lots of cute kids stuff, so we might hold on to some of these. Little unicorn, and then a lot of this stuff might be brand new. I don't know, we'll have to look. Sometimes that's what happens, you know, they get a lot of kids stuff brand new and never use it. It tends to happen a lot, especially in these storage units. So this is a Honeywell, so we'll have to keep an eye out for something Honeywell that might go to it. So it doesn't look to be anything very valuable here, so I'll set it on the, this might actually be a sheet. So we might just recycle the sheets. Well, maybe something's in there. Yeah, see, here's a brand new little onesie. What does it say? What do you say? Super something. Superstar? Oh. Sleep under the stars. Sleep under the stars. There you see it. Sleep under the stars. A little camping onesie with a little squirrel and a camper on there. Alright, I might as well show you guys why I'm calling this the toaster unit. We got to them, we found them. The two toasters that were in the initial photo that caught my eye. This little, well, you'll see. Let me give you guys a look at these toasters. There they are, look at that. A little floral toaster, isn't that cute? So this is what caught my eye in the photos. Looks to be pretty clean. Pretty clean, nice little toaster. That would look good on the counter. Just a 2-slicer. We got a 4-slicer myself, but and then there's this one as well. Nice little bike seat. Let's see, the condition of this one is much better than the other one, so we could probably hold on to this one. Pull that off of there, maybe actually use it. There was that bike in this unit. I guess I could give you guys a look at that bike. Yeah, there was kind of a project bike, a 3-wheeler, a big one. It needed a bike seat, I think. We can go take a look at it. I'll give you guys a look at it. I showed it a little bit, I think, in yesterday's video, but we can take another look at it today. And let me know what you guys think. Should we fix it up and get it operational? It has the big tire, just needs a little work, needs some handlebars. It could be a pretty cool bike, probably worth a decent amount of money. But we could probably use that bike seat for it, maybe. We might. I think it's got a big comfy bike seat. So let me give you guys a look at it. All right, here it is. Has the big tire that goes in the front and the two in the back with the rack for the groceries or whatever you want to put on there. It does have a nice big comfy seat, so we don't need that little racer seat on there. But they did a custom paint job on it, a little matte black and spokes. I don't know, we could probably put some handlebars on this and see if we can get that tire on there and see if we can get it to work. But what do you guys think? You think it's worth it? There is a pair of handlebars in here and some fenders and stuff for the tires. So they were definitely working on this bike as a project. They just unfortunately never got it together. So who knows, I'm probably not the right guy to put that together, but maybe we could take it to a bike shop and see what they can do. Maybe there's a local bike shop willing to lend some time to bring that one back to life. I don't know. Put the word out there and let me know. I did find these two rusty chains, which I kind of set aside just thinking maybe they're part of that a bike, but it looks like it had chains and was really running all right, so we might just toss those. I actually kind of like this tote. Look at this, a big blue tote with the handles. Oh, I guess they're just tiny little handles. That doesn't make much sense. Yeah, maybe it's not as good as I thought. I thought these would go all the way up. I think next we're going to get into this toaster tote and see what else we got under there. Looks to be some clothes, purses maybe. What do we got here? Some sort of something or other. I don't know what this is. For tea? Coffee? Little coffee maker? You put the coffee in there and it drains out? I don't know. What do you guys think that's for? It was this Cuisinart, a little toaster oven, but it has seen its better day. It needs to be cleaned up pretty good, but we might put some time into that and see if we can get it working again. I don't know. What do you think? Is it worth cleaning? Alright, I conquered another tote. Let me show you what we found in the bottom of the toaster tote. It is a nice looking tote, right? We gotta find the lid to that one and it'll be a nice keeper. There were some purses in here. Look at these purses. This was kind of fun. It's a, looks to be a kind of military style stocking for Christmas stocking, you know? Has all the different pockets and whatnot. I don't know if there's an opening. There is an opening here. You put all your stuff in there. So it's a military style Christmas stocking by Police Gear. Police Gear. Unless it's something for the police. I don't know. Looks to be Christmas stocking. This was a Steve Madden purse. Had a little wear at the bottom here. Unfortunately, condition is a little rough. This is a little St. John's Bay purse. This is Milty Sour? I don't know. And here is another plaid purse. This is like a kind of a dirty bag, but if you wash it up, it might be good for a laptop bag. Kind of a padded laptop bag with the paisley print there. What does this say? Multi-sack. Yeah. So probably some low-end purses. We might keep that laptop bag. That's probably it. The rest we can donate. We'll keep this. This is sellable. Steve Madden, I don't know. It's a little rough. So there's a few clothing items in that box as well. A little Scrubs shirt. And this was a really soft kind of fleece, but it's faded glory. But XL at 16-18, so that'll probably sell. Pretty nice clothes in that one. So I know there is quite a few purses in this lot. I did see a big tote full of them, so I'm gonna probably fill that blue tote I showed you up with the purses, and then we'll take that to my mom and she can donate what she wants to her thrift store, and I'll take the rest to the other thrift. Try to get the best of the best to her thrift since she does volunteer there, and they can benefit from those profits. Alright, we got the cover off of the first batch of the stuff in the driveway. As you can see, we got this really nice long rolling tote. This is a nice 50-gallon heavy duty storage tote. Hyper tough, made in the USA. All the good stuff's made in the USA, right? Then we got this box here. This is the mishmash of tools that were on a rack. I had to take this rack apart. This is a nice metal rack here. It was all filled with all kinds of stuff. A lot of that stuff ended up here. So I think I'm gonna dump this out on this mattress here, and we'll go through it, see if there's anything worth keeping, and the rest we'll just donate. Alright, we got it here out on the mattress here. Let me show it to you. As you can see, when I said it was a mishmash of this, that, and the other thing, I wasn't lying. We got a purse here, we got some tattoos. I started pulling this stuff. This was in there, a little brand new eyeshadow thing, LA Colors Bold. A couple screws. There was this tire, this little spokes. There was these kind of like these metal things. One said haunted. What does this one say? I don't want to wreck it. I'll get it in a second. I get two hands. There's a bunch of diapers. We'll throw that stuff away. Some dirty socks, a couple shirts. So we're gonna get through this and throw the stuff away. Look at the garbage bag. We can use that. Some string here. Is that for a kite or something? I don't know. It's a good box of string. Some more garbage bags. So we'll get through it. We'll find the garbage. We'll recycle the rest. Donate some of what, and we'll look for something of value in this trash here. This was kind of the tough part of the gig. You gotta pick all this stuff off the rack and sort it out. So this is kind of nice. A little spray can. We might be able to use that. A couple clothing items. Beer. There we go. Some beer. Coupon is good for one beer. Where do I go to get a beer? Who do I give this to? Burger King. We can throw that away. Look at this, some camouflage tape. I think it's seen its better day though. Well, maybe we could try it. This, that, and the other. Some sort of bike seat. Is that like a Harley Davidson? Has some rocks in it or something. I think that is a donate piece right there. What do you guys think? We can. There was this light in there as well. We'll donate. So I'm going to continue to go through this, sort it all out, and throw away what we don't want, donate what we can can donate and see if there's anything worth keeping. I don't know. But then we'll get into that big rolling tote. That was a nice one. That one's up next. Stay tuned. Let's get in that. Here's that little metal thing I was telling you about. We got some Halloween in the last unit, so we could add this to that. It's haunted and spooky. Haunted and spooky. We'll add that to our Halloween stuff. All right, we're getting things sorted out here, and look who joined me. Look who joined me over here. This guy was wondering what I was up to. I think he snuck up on me, scared me half to death. He's having a little snack over here. It seems like every time I sort here in the driveway, they come and find me. Maybe they think I'm gonna give them something to eat or something. I don't know. All right, we made it to the bottom of another box. Not much to keep in that box, so we found that string. We'll hold on to that bike tire, and there's a tube in there. A nice purse. We'll donate that purse to my mom, see if she can use it. It's not too bad shape, cleaned up a little. Might be real leather, I don't know. And then there's a couple tools, some tent stakes over here. We can use those. They did have a tent, so we might add that to those. Some manuals, we might need those. A couple more bike parts, it looks like. And there were 3 of these rolling wheels. We might find a 4th. And then this is some sort of pressure sprayer, 1 liter. And then a couple more bike parts, a kickstand, and a guard for your tire. Splatter guard, I guess you would call it. And then we did put all the screws in here. They had some nice screws in this box. So I had this. They were in this, and right when I picked up the box initially, they spilled all out. So I ended up having to pick them up again. But they're the nice kind of gold screws. There they are. The nice ones like that, the long ones. Alright, we got everything tucked in. I think we're going to take a break for lunch and make sure things don't get wet if it starts raining. But we still got everything under the green tarp here. There's a look at that bike. That might be a donate. Look at these tires. They're pretty bald. And just a little kid's bike. Looks like they were working on some different bikes, and that one didn't make it either. I guess I can give you guys a look in here. This was the red tote with the... There it is. There's a look. Can you see anything good in there? I don't know. A little mishmash. There's some more purses. There was a cool item on the other end there. Let me see if I can get it to it. It was like a little glass piece. I'm not sure exactly what it was, if it was broken or not, but looks like it'd be a little rooster. You guys see that? Nice little rooster. I don't know if the feet are broken, I can't tell. But I think we'll bring that in. That's a pretty cool little piece. And who knows what else is in here. You guys see in there? There's a lot of plush in this unit. We have yet to get to it. Here's another look at it. I think we'll send it down to my mom, see if she wants it. It's pretty cool. She likes that kind of thing. The nose is good. It just might be broken right here, I think. I can't tell though. It looks like something's broken off right there. The rest of it is good though. Looks pretty cool. So not quite a truckload to donate, but we got a few items here. Hopefully they take everything here. We might see if we can throw something else on there, but that's a good start. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that cover over that donation, since it is starting to sprinkle out here, and head inside to make some sandwiches for the wife and I, and then plan to head into town and make that donation. Drop that stuff off at Goodwill. I want to get into the bank and get a nice run in today. I got to take care of my body. I was feeling a little bit run down after doing these 2 storage units back to back. I was taking in a lot of dust and dirt, and yesterday's unit was a real challenge. I know it was a quick video. It was only 13 minutes, but trust me, it was a long day. It took me about 6 hours to get that thing cleaned out. You know, driving to and from twice. Yeah, it's a long day. If you want to do this storage unit thing, you got to be ready for that type of work. All right, time to take a little lunch break. We got a couple sandwiches, a little cheese crackers, and apple. And of course, we got the strawberry lemonade Kroger seltzer water, keeping it healthy. So I think after I finish lunch, we might list a few more hats, and then maybe we'll get into that tote out there. Maybe we'll pull a few more items, see what we got in there. We did find that nice little glass art piece. That was pretty cool. There might be some brand name purses in there I'm seeing. There's definitely some purses in there. Whether or not they're real brand name or they're fakes, I don't know, but we'll have to take a closer look. I know this gal did like to shop at Goodwill, so maybe she had some Goodwill finds in there herself, who knows? Or maybe she went with the high-end stuff, who knows? We'll have to dig in there and find out for ourselves. So after lunch, maybe we can get in there and grab a few of those purses and see what she's got. Alright, there was one more sale that came into the big store. Let me show you. For $29.60, I sold these black leather cowboy boots, Western Work Ranch, genuine leather. Alright, here it comes. One more order for the tote. Let's get this label printed. Alright, one more for the tote. Nearly full. Let's go to the post office. Alright, we made the donation at Goodwill. We stopped at the bank, and now we made it here to Lake Padden, as you saw by the sign there. We're here at Padden. It's a little cold, a little windy, a little rainy, but we're going to get out there on the trail and get a nice run in around Lake Padden. Of course, we'll check back, and I'll give you a few moments of gratitude. Hopefully I can think of something as I'm out there on the trail to be grateful for, and we'll check in once I return. Alright, I made it another successful 2.6 around Lake Padden. It was a little chilly today, not as warm and beautiful as previous runs. Just one of those days, one of those Washington weather days, but I did think of a few things to be grateful for while I was out there on that trail. I think number one was my health. I think, I've been going after it pretty hard since the first of the month. Cleaning out these storage units. We did 2 in Everett and 1 in Sedro-Woolley already, and it's only the first week of the month, so I've gone pretty tough. And although the Everett one wasn't a big profitable unit, or 2 units actually, this next one, the Sedro-Woolley one, is sure to be profitable. So much stuff, only paid $79.16 for it, so a pretty good bargain. And although it was a lot of work, I was grateful to be able to pack that all up in one day and get it done and over with, and now I can kind of relax a little. I know I did mention that I wanted to clean it all out for you today and show you everything, but that's probably not going to happen. There's a lot of stuff to go through. Made the first search today. Brought a lot of donations to the Goodwill and cleaned things up. We got through quite a few totes. And you guys saw some of the stuff that we were finding, some good money-making stuff. Big stack of clothing. Right now we're rich in inventory. I think, I haven't listed a lot lately. I've been focusing on gathering, right? It's kind of like that hunter-gatherer mentality. I'm out there gathering, and then we can sit on that inventory and live off it for the rest of the month, probably, if we really wanted to. Yeah, I'm grateful that my health is able to handle that. I was able to lift all that stuff. The back is still okay this morning. I was a little bit under the weather last night when I went to bed. Crashed out about 9 o'clock. Was having a little bit of coughing and sore throat, I guess. But woke up this morning feeling fine. So maybe it was just breathing in too much of that dust in one day. So out here exercising, getting those lungs cleared out probably helps things out a little bit. I gotta find that balance, so I'm grateful that I get to take a few hours to myself today and find that balance. I think that's important in everybody's life, to find that work-life balance. And I always tend to put a little bit too much effort and time into the work portion of it, since I am self-employed, and that's kind of what people who are self-employed have to do. But I found a little balance today, and I think I'm going to go home, put some more time into work, and hopefully that will turn into profits again tomorrow. So I guess I'm grateful that these adventures are continuing. I did a lot of these units with my dad, and I have all those memories of loading up his truck, and I'm out there with his truck still. That Chevy S10 is out there cruising around 3 different counties, cleaning out these units, donating to all these thrift stores, still kind of doing good within the community. His spirit is still alive, and it's through me out there doing that. We were talking about how things can hold a spirit, right? And anything can. You go into a school and you remember those good old days of you running the halls of the school, and you visit the school 20 years later and you have that energy. That energy is still there, and I think that energy is in his vehicle, and it's in me, and it's kind of great to see out there
I got that last truckload packed up, and I was kind of just sitting there admiring my work, and I kind of had this thought, what would Dad think about that, I'm sure he would have given his 2 cents in the matter, and that was always kind of the fun part. Once we got the load totally into the truck and we were driving home, that was always the fun part. I mean, it was a little stressful for me since I was driving, but I think there's often a little reward at the end of that when you arrive at home safe and sound and you don't lose the load on the freeway or on the highway. So that was kind of the fun part yesterday. 2 big loads full of treasure to search through. The adventure continues, right? So I guess I have to be grateful for the economy. It keeps clicking along. At least online sales are doing all right for me. I'm making some right moves, I think. At least the end of the month, there's a few extra dollars left over, and it seems to be increasing every month. So it seems like I'm headed in the right direction, especially with this YouTube channel as well, trying to do everything at once. It continues to grow, and I think everybody's enjoying these storage unit cleanouts. The content seems to be getting quite a few views, and new subscribers are joining every day. So it's a slow build, but I'm going to get to that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. We're well on our way. So if you haven't joined, click that subscribe. It doesn't take doesn't take in much. Just click that subscribe, ring that bell, and then you can come along for the journey. Join the adventure and watch a few videos here and there and help me out with that. So I guess I'm grateful for a few moments of sunshine yesterday. The weather seems to have turned today, and it's sprinkling a little bit, a little cold and dreary and overcast. But yesterday was a beautiful day, the perfect weather for me to clean out that unit. I couldn't ask for anything better. It was a little touch and go there when I first arrived. I got there about noon, and it was kind of sprinkling, thinking about sprinkling, and I was like wondering if it was going to rain on me. That would have made things a lot tougher, but the sun came and the sun appeared, and it was just a perfect day for me to clean those out. So I was lucky that it shined upon me yesterday, and everything went as well as it could be expected. So I guess I'm grateful for my wife and family that they have been patient with me as I've started these storage units again. I know it kind of taxes on everybody. Visiting with loads of stuff to deal with and bringing all that stuff into the house and mostly into the garage. But we got a garage full. We've been able to make some great donations lately, and keeping that thing clear, keeping a little space and trying to clear a little bit of space, doing a little bit of spring cleaning. And the wife's helped me out with that, and hopefully she'll continue to do so as I clear this next unit out, because it is quite a bit of stuff. Just going through it today, I know it's going to be quite an undertaking once I get under that green tarp. We got a whole nother batch to go. A whole nother truckload is under there. We've only scratched the surface, and we've seen quite a few little treasures that I'll be able to make some money off of. And definitely the clothing and the purses and all that stuff has value. We just got to decide what is worth listing and what is worth donating. And garbage, there's plenty of garbage. My garbage can is full, and I'm looking for other sources to dispose of a little bit of garbage here and there. But we'll get rid of it, and it'll happen. Yeah, sometimes you tend to remember only the good parts about somebody. My dad could also be a bit of a stickler for the garage. I remember that one day we cleaned out 4 units. We brought 4 small units back to his garage, and it was just stacked high. And this was about Christmas season. I remember my nephew Cole was over visiting, and he looked in there, and there was 4 units full. The whole garage was filled with inventory, and we got through it, but he was always quick to want that garage cleaned out. Since I was kind of using his garage, I guess it was fair. But now I'm in my own situation with my own garage full of stuff, doing it out of my place now, and yeah, I know how he felt. I want that garage clean as well, so it's gonna take a little doing, a little organizing. But when the good stuff comes in, you want to hold on to it and get that money for it. So that's what we're hoping to do. turn some of that electronics into cash, turn some of those used sneakers into cash, and it definitely turns some of those clothes into cash. That's what I know how to do, so that's the easy part. It's just kind of venturing into these other niches and making that stuff happen and sell as well. So I guess I'll end this moment of gratitude with a little quote, right? I heard a nice quote, Theodore Roosevelt, "Believe you can and you're halfway there." That's kind of how I'm thinking about this YouTube channel. I know it's been quite a challenge. You know, I thought I would knock it out in no time, but still trying to get it monetized, but believe you can and you're halfway there. I definitely think we'll get it done, and it's just going to take a little bit longer than expected. And that's with most things in life. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. So I'm trying to be patient with the progress and be patient with the process. And hopefully you guys are enjoying some of this content that we're creating. We're putting stuff out daily, so there's always something fresh and fun for you guys to watch, a little adventure here and there, a little moment of gratitude, a little tour of Lake Padden or some other hike or park. It's all coming your way, so stay tuned. Come visit the channel now and then and check things out. Check in on me and let me know how I'm doing. So that being said, that's quite a bit of gratitude for the day. So I think I'm going to go look at Lake Padden, give you guys a look at it, peek in on the waterways and see what they look like this afternoon. Look at this, fresh lines. They got fresh lines out here at Lake Padden. And it looks like some cement blocks here. They're going to add some cement blocks so nobody runs over the curb and into the lake. Yeah, it looks like that's just one of the improvements they're making here at Lake Padden. I saw some solar going up, a little row of solar over by the dog park, a big structure there to get some energy, I suppose. Pretty cool. They're making some improvements out here. We'll see how that goes though. Oh, we got some dandelions growing. Spring is here. All right, here's a look at the lake. A couple ducks out there swimming around. Pretty nice still day out here. The rain has held off for the most part, just a light sprinkle, so not too bad out here at all. Not sure if you can see that, but there's a couple birds out there on those pillars. A couple birds posted up right on those pillars. Here's a look at the other side. Got out here a little bit earlier today. That sun has not set yet. It's still up there in the sky. They see it there? A little overcast, like I said earlier, but looks pretty nice. You can see it glowing there in the water. We got a couple ducks here. Oh, they're swimming away. There they go. I was gonna try to get you guys a shot. They're feeding on something here. Last time they let me get nice and close, but we'll see if I can step up and get a little closer look at them. They like to duck under their water there and get whatever they're eating at the bottom of the marsh here. So there they go. They want no piece of me. There's a crow up there in that tree. Do you guys see him? He was just down here, but he flew right up there when he saw me coming. There he goes. Up and away. Here's another area of the lake I usually don't show you guys. Looks like we got a duck coming our way over here on the left. See if we can zoom in on him. There he is. He's kind of slow and steady, making his way over here. Slow and steady, that's how it goes sometimes. I don't know if they're playing or they're mad at each other. Something's going on over here. There he is. He was mad at the other guy. He chased him off. Maybe it's a territory war. Where'd he go? There he is. He's out that way a little bit in that darker water out there. He said, "Get out my turf, man. This is my spot." So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little look at Lake Padden. It's getting a little chilly out here, so I think I'm gonna head home. There's a stack of hats waiting for me to list up, plus I have to eat dinner and do all the rest of the stuff. Taking it a little easy today. Tomorrow we'll get into some more unboxing. Get under that green tarp and see what we got under there. Get in that big, what was it, a 50-ton tote? That was a big tote full of stuff. Who knows what's in there? We did pull that glass statue out of there, so there might be some more goodies in there. Who knows? This is kind of cool. Looks like they have the 2024 Spring Community Work Parties, April 6, 13, 20, 27, and then we're into May. Earth Day Community Work Party, April 20th, 9 a.m. to noon. Registration required. Earth Day, so come on out, support. That's pretty cool. City of Bellingham Parks and Volunteer Program. Alright, I got a new post-run gratitude video going up right now. You guys can take a look at that one as well as the other gratitude videos that are up on my channel. This will be the end of another day in the life of a reseller vlog. I'm going to watch a little YouTube, maybe list a few more hats, call it a night, but I want to thank everybody for watching this one till the very end. Again, come back tomorrow. We'll do some more unboxing. The toaster unit continues. We'll get into a few more boxes and see what else we can find out of that stuff. Today's unboxing was pretty good. I think we found some good stuff. Let me think. We found that jewelry. That jewelry was profitable. Some shoes. We didn't really look at the shoes that much. There was a whole tote full of shoes. We'll get into that tomorrow. But you guys saw everything we found. We'll take a second look at it tomorrow. I kind of recap everything, and then we'll get into some new boxes. And that big one, that large tote, that's probably the one we'll start with next, and we'll get in there and see what's in it. But come on back tomorrow and we'll look at everything. And if you haven't yet, I encourage you to hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any videos when they drop. You'll get a little notification. You can just watch them as they come out. And but you can always come back to the channel, and everything is up there. There's over 1,200 and some odd videos up there now, so quite a few things for you to watch if you want to. But thank you for watching this one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.